everybody.
We are at 5 minutes. 5 minutes to places. 5 minutes.
Thank you, 5.
Thank you, 5.
Okay.
Anybody out there?
Just
Anybody
me and
out there
you.
tonight?
Just me and you, kid. Yeah,
Well,
it's just me and you,
It might just
actually.
be us and our
Good. And our special guest.
special guest.
Yeah. Uh-oh, there's one
There's
person.
one. There's one.
2 people.
2.
Okay, we gotta sign in
All right,
here.
they're coming in. Sign on in.
Okay.
Sign on in for show number 48.
July 27th.
Hey, Marcia.
Here. Lord,
July
went
27th.
fast, huh?
July. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
What?
Now that it's the end of July. Hey, everybody.
Closing in on the end of July. Yeah.
Paula, Paul. This
How's
is good.
everybody doing? It's Manic Monday.
Manic Monday.
Oh, hi, Paul. We hadn't seen you in a while. I hope
That's
you're
right.
well. Paula,
Why
my
not theater?
Starbucks friend, and now she lives in Kansas.
That's right, Marcia. Show number 48. Whew. By the end of this week,
Time flies
we'll
when
hit the
you're
big
having
5-0.
fun. Oh, my Lord.
Wow. It's crazy.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mama.
Mom's here from Alabama. Stephen Buck is
Buck.
here from Ohio.
Red Sox and Tiny Theater. That's pretty good.
There's another Ohioan. There's Janine. Hi, Janine.
John. Hey, they're
Thanks
pouring
over
in.
here. Yeah, really.
Pouring in.
We have a exciting 2-show lineup with a special guest tonight. Who is going to be the special guest
call-in
tonight?
guest.
I know. John's here. Hey, John. Luke, Manic Monday. Yeah, it was written by Prince.
That's right.
Who I did not know
Who is from
that.
Minnesota?
I did not know that Manic Monday was written by Prince.
Wow.
That is.
Sam Landman's cousin in Alabama, Emily.
Oh, you're
All
kidding.
right.
Emily, I've seen your name, and I'm like, who is Emily? She's very loyal. Okay, it's 2 minutes, y'all.
2 minutes.
Lady and gentlemen, we are at 2 minutes. 2 minutes to places, folks. 2 minutes.
Thank you, too.
Thank you very much,
Janine
Janine.
says she's going to send us an updated calendar.
Yes, and
Thank
sign-in
you.
sheet.
We're going to have to bridge 2 calendars into one, I think, coming up soon. We'll
That's
have
true.
the Tiny
We'll have-
Theater, and then we'll also have Airbnb Online Experience calendar.
2 events. Juggling 2 crazy events.
It's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Idle hands and all of that.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Debbie.
Hey,
Hi,
Debbie.
Debbie. Yeah, everybody's here. Stephen Barnes is here.
Okay.
Went to college with Stephen Barnes. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, we have a special guest artist tonight,
That's right.
as well as
That's
a
right.
playwright. We got an
It's
actor.
a wild night.
A third
Wild
actor
night.
at Tiny Theater. Who could it be? Very cool. We're
It's not
excited.
Milo.
And it's not
Milo's
Milo.
taking the night off.
Yeah, he's taking it right
Yeah.
off. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're getting down to the nitty gritty
Bonnie?
here. Bonnie's here. Yeah. I don't really know anything else. Today went by very quickly
Maybe
to
go
me.
back quickly.
I
Maybe go back
hope
quickly.
it went by quickly for everyone. Yeah, it's interesting how.
How quickly? it
Yeah, how
goes by.
quickly? Yeah, I thought we were at places. I was like, stop the talking. It's time to get serious. But we're not at
Dennis?
places just yet. We're very close. Hi, Dennis. How are ya?
Everybody make sure you get your tasty beverage.
Yeah.
Settle in.
Uh-oh, here we go.
We got a double feature tonight.
Got a double feature.
Double feature tonight. Okay.
Yeah. This is where
Bonnie
the...
is here with Mandy.
Aw, hey, Bonnie and Mandy. This is where the music gets...
That's when we start to really just get ready for the show.
Yeah, build your tiny circle at Tiny Theater. It's places, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, could I have places, please? Places, please. For the top of the show, places, please. Places, please.
Thank you, places.
Thank you, Janine. We are in places, ready to go.
Stand by, please. House to half. Go. Lights. Go. Sound. Go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tiny Theater. Thank you for joining us this evening. At this time, we ask that you silence your cell phones, unwrap those candy wrappers, as we know the sound travels for 5 long, irritating miles. So crack open a tasty beverage, sit back, put the world on pause, and enjoy our next production.
Thank you, Janine.
Well done. Well said, Janine. Thank you very much.
So if you've
Hey,
never
everybody.
been to Tiny Theater before, this is our stage manager, Cup. So thank you, Janine, for your remote calls.
Right on.
Here we are.
Here we are once again at
Welcome to
Tiny Theater.
Wow, that was like we
That was
almost rehearsed
incredibly.
that.
That was very tight.
That was
very tight.
That was the best. It took 48 performances
Wow,
to get it that.
Let's hope we haven't. Let's hope we haven't peaked.
I'm afraid we have. Hi, everybody. I'm Rachel.
I'm Brendan.
And we are still here in the closet doing plays for you Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays here in our bedroom.
That's right.
If you don't remember, all of our material is playwright approved. I saw our fabulous playwright is in the house.
That's right.
And tonight we have a special guest artist. But I don't really think we have any special thank yous or announcements.
We
before
don't. We're
we
just
jump
happy you're
right
here,
in.
and we're happy to do it and jump right in.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I think that's true.
Okay.
If you didn't notice before, I'll just give a quick announcement that the official Comic-Con trailer is out for The Right Stuff. So if you haven't already seen it, check it out. It's for Disney Plus, and the trailer looks really good. So I hope you guys will give a look.
Exciting. It's very exciting.
Yeah, thanks.
Very
It
exciting.
is very exciting. So
coming
let's
up.
announce tonight's playwright, shall
Let's
we?
do it.
Two
Ready?
plays from one playwright.
Double feature. Bye.
Tonight's playwright is
Erica Furgiuele.
Erica! We're
Welcome
so
back.
glad you're here with us again tonight,
That's
Erica.
right. Now, some of you may remember we did Erica's play Yes, I Do, and that was the last play we did before we went on our hiatus.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Sarah Morsi and Warhol Caldwell called in, were our special guests.
That's
for
right.
that.
Yes.
Very
So
fun.
you probably remember if you were with us. If you weren't with us then I'm going to tell you a little bit about Erica. Erica is a New York City-based playwright. She's a singer-songwriter, composer, actor. Erica does it all, and so it's fantastic. She submitted some plays to us. We loved her short plays, and we're thrilled to do two more for you tonight, 2 10-minute shows. So the program, I keep saying playbill, but the program, because it's not really a playbill, the program is probably on the Facebook page now, so you can see a little bit about these two plays and a small bio for Erica before the big bio is released about halfway through our read. Let's jump
Right
in.
on. All right. So the first of two plays tonight by Erica Furgiuele. This is called The Last Laugh, a 10-minute play by Erica Furgiuele.
The cast of characters: Corporal Kaminsky, a young and eager comedian, 18. Captain Pete, a naval officer, mid-40s. The scene: the aftermath of a battle. The time: Sicily, Italy, 1943, at dusk.
At Rise, Captain Pete is laying against a ruined wall, a grisly shrapnel wound in his abdomen. He is in shock. Corporal Kaminsky, a young soldier, runs on. He checks other invisible soldiers for signs of life before he spots the captain.
Good evening, sir.
Are you the priest?
No, sir. Actually, I'm a comedian.
A comedian who's also a priest?
No, just a comedian. Well, a mime. And a singer. And
A pain in the ass. Just bring the priest over, would you?
he's with another client right now, sir, but it just so happens that I do impressions. I can pretend to be your priest. He fashions a makeshift confessional screen out of a piece of cloth, holding it in between them. Dear Lord, bless this grumpy man.
That's not how it works. Haven't you ever been to church?
I'm Jewish, sir.
What do Jews do when someone is dying?
We try to get on their good side, sir. And you're not dying. You're just a little run down. We'll get you back to base. And
No, they don't have a trauma team there. Evac would take too long. My torso looks like a Jackson Pollock. All I need is a goddamn priest. Did you see that girl over there?
I wish. Why, do you see one?
I'm gonna ask her to dance. Are you the priest?
No, sir. I'm a comedian, and I actually came over here to ask you something. I'm trying to get a position with the Special Services, performing for the troops. If only I could get a recommendation from a superior.
And you think I'm the best man for the job?
Well, mainly you're the one person I've run into so far who isn't too busy to talk to me.
Well, soon I'll be too dead to talk to you, so you better have a stellar tight 10 for me right now.
A man walks into a restaurant with his date. This lady is really skinny, see? Thin as a rake. So when the maitre d' goes to seat them, he says to the man, "Check your umbrella." I've only had one stage experience, when I had my leg in a cast. A man walks into a landmine.
It's a little on the nose, but I like it. You see that girl over there?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask her to dance. And she's going to say yes. And then one day I'm going to ask her to marry me. And she's going to say yes to that too.
I bet she did.
Are you the priest?
No, sir. I'm a
No, yeah, the comedian, right.
Yeah.
You could never be a priest anyway.
too Jewish.
Too noisy. Did you say what your name was?
Kaminsky, sir. Corporal Kaminsky. 104th, 104th Engineering Combat Battalion. We defuse landmines, mainly. We also build bridges, but sometimes they get blown up by landmines we didn't find because we were building bridges. And then we can't get back to clean up the mess from the landmines because the bridge collapsed. But and by then, it's usually time for bed.
Kaminsky. Kaminsky sounds familiar. You're the one who serenaded the Germans through that bullhorn that day. Across the trenches.
Yes, sir.
With, oh God, what was it?
Al Jolson. Toot toot tootsie.
Yeah, that's right. What possessed you?
I was trying to trick them into giving me a standing ovation, sir.
If only.
There was a smattering of applause, which is more than I've ever gotten on stage at Gilbert's.
You know, I almost met Al Jolson once.
Almost?
He was coming out of the Copa through the kitchen. I was a busboy. I had seen plenty of stars come through the Copa, believe you me. But he was my favorite performer of all time. And there he was, flesh and blood. Lighting a cigarette and pulling on his coat, and I was standing there holding a tray of crumpled napkins and empty glasses, and I thought, what I wouldn't give for an autograph from Al Jolson. But I just stood there and watched him go by, right out the door.
He probably tells the same story about you, sir.
If I could, I would write you that recommendation.
You still can, sir. Pulls out a pen and paper.
Do you take that with you everywhere?
Of course. I need to have them with me at all times in case I encounter good material. To whom it may concern. Corporal Kaminsky is the funniest SOB I've ever met.
He's also the most obnoxious. Well, you writing this down or not? His ability to hold a serious conversation is non-existent. He has no respect for authority. He is absolutely useless in a crisis. She can't stand being made fun of, but loves to do it to other people. She never fails to cheer me up on bad days. She refuses to take shit from anyone, including me. And thank God I asked her to the dance that night. All of these factors combined make him a perfect candidate for the special services. Signed, your loving husband.
I think I've got all that. Thank you. Will you sign this for me?
You want my autograph?
I sure do.
Who do I make it out to?
Mel Kaminsky.
Eh. Are you the priest?
No, sir. I'm...
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been 10 years since my last confession.
Hello? Is there anybody there? Help! Kaminsky tries to call for help.
Captain Pete grabs his wrist, pulls him down. Oh my God, I am heartily sorry for having offended thee.
Oh my God.
I detest
Oh God, no, don't tell me. No, I'm not qualified for this. I'm not your priest.
But most of all,
I'm a
because they
comedian. I
offend
can't.
thee, my God.
I don't have the right credentials.
all
I
good
can't be
and
held
deserving of all my
responsible
love.
for your soul.
I firmly resolve
I
with
don't
the
know
help of
anything
thy
about
grace
heaven or hell or
to
fishes
sin
or
no
loaves.
more,
Please
to
don't
avoid
stop telling me.
the
I
occasions
can't
of
help you.
sin.
I can't absolve you. I can't. It's not me. Don't tell me. I can't help you. I can't.
I didn't ask her to dance.
Yes, you did.
Really? What'd she say?
She said yes. Kaminsky takes the confessional cloth, drapes it over Captain Pete's body. Al Jolson's Toot Toot Tootsie plays and fades into ensuing applause. End of play. End of play.
Wow. Nice, Erica.
Thank you, Erica.
Nice.
Ah!
Nice.
Wowee, Erica. Wowee. You know,
Enjoy
it's
the
interesting.
journey of your work. Your plays have such an interesting journey.
Yeah, they do.
Regardless of the length or whatever, it's just such an interesting trip to take.
You know, it's interesting because, you know, by virtue of us being here in Tiny Theater, just the two of us, we Erica sent us a number of her plays, and when I shared with her we would like to do The Last Laugh, she said, "Oh, I'm so glad because I really love that play." And at first I didn't know exactly, you know, we were casting it with just us, and I thought, how is this going to play with it being a female and a male? But I started thinking about it when we were working on, when I reread it again, and I was like, this is kind of an interesting take because he sees a woman. And I thought, well, that's kind of interesting because it plays with gender roles in a way of like, could Kaminsky actually be a woman in his imagination because he sees a woman? So it's fun to sort of explore what we can do here in Tiny Theater, you know, in those kind of gender bending ways, and how it really seemed to work in an interesting way for this play. Hey, it's time to phone a friend.
Yeah, now here's the thing. Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm just getting my
bearings here.
Yeah.
Sorry. So we're phoning a friend for the second play tonight. Who is the guest artist for the second 10-minute play?
The guest artist for the 10-minute play is
Brian Hatch. Brian Hatch.
Brian? So, Brian Hatch, some of you know Brian Hatch. Brian, do me a favor.
I hope he...
Can you call me, Brian?
I think he logged out.
My phone is... Well, let me see. I'm having an issue here.
What's the issue?
The issue is trying to get him. Live theater, everyone.
Live theater, everybody.
If
Theater.
Brian or Molly, look
There
at
he
Brian.
is,
He is
Brian.
on the ball.
Lord
Now, I
have
hope this is gonna
mercy,
work.
y'all.
Come on,
We are
phone.
actually professional artists here.
Come on, phone.
Here he is.
Is this Brian Hatch?
This is Brian Hatch.
Brian Hatch. Brian Hatch is going into the cup. All right.
Brian Hatch. So
I'm in the cup.
some of you guys know sweet Brian Hatch. So Brian, we met Brian and his beautiful, very talented wife, Molly, when they were interns way back when at Florida Rep. What year was that, Brian?
That was 2012, 2013.
No,
So
11. No, wait, you're right.
I love it.
That's wrong. Almost a decade ago.
Can everybody
Almost
hear
there.
Brian okay? Can you guys hear Brian okay?
Yeah, let me put it. Sorry. Okay.
Hey, audience, can you hear Brian? Brian, say some words.
hey everybody, can you guys hear me? This is a mic check.
This is
Yeah,
a
this
mic
is the mic
check.
check.
It's very
Right on.
technical here. I see hearts.
So,
that's
oh, great,
good.
great. So, yeah, Brian and Molly have, we've known them from work at Florida Repertory Theater for several different productions and things. They've done all sorts of work all over the place.
Yes.
They do TV, commercials, voiceover. Molly is a fabulous violinist. She's a dancer. So it's just
Yes.
they're
And
crazy.
she's an incredible musical theater actor. Brian's done TV, commercials.
Yeah, the whole
so
deal.
there's going to be a big link on the Facebook page anytime now that shows Brian's bio, and you can see some of his reels. You can just check it all out. So let's do a play,
All
Brian.
right.
What do you say?
I say that sounds great. Let's do it.
All
Okay,
right.
here we go.
All right, play number 2 in our double feature.
Snow Day, a 10-minute play by Erica Furgiuele.
The characters are Dad, 48, Jacob's gruff but lovable father, Jacob, 17, Dad's sarcastic son, and Lily, 17, Jacob's girlfriend.
Time and place. Small suburban home. Present. Setting. The kitchen.
At Rise, Dad enters from outside, stamping his snowy boots. He takes them off and puts them by the door. He goes about making himself coffee. He notices a blinking light on the answering machine and presses play.
Hi, Mr. Phillips. It's Lily. I hope this isn't a bad time.
Dad presses delete and goes back to making coffee.
Jacob enters. Sits down at the table and reads the newspaper.
Dad turns back towards the table and sees Jacob. You still here?
Yep.
I'm glad. Dad sits down at table, sees what Jacob is reading. Eagles lose again?
Jacob tosses the paper across the table. I've kind of stopped caring.
Yeah, me too. How bad was it?
6 to 21.
Damn it.
Good thing we don't care.
Yep. So how'd fall term go?
You can look at my report card if you want to know my grades.
I did. It came in the mail yesterday. I wanted to know what you got, even though you've never cared. You didn't tell me you were failing English. You're a smart kid. Doesn't make any sense.
Just don't have time to read.
Why? What do you do to fill your time?
Drunken revelry.
I walked right into that.
Books are boring. They're all the same. Depressing, verbose, teeming with scathing social commentary.
Maybe I should have been one of those helicopter parents.
Grades are but a letter, Dad.
You know, books are just a bunch of letters in a row. I wish I had known all this before I bought you Catcher in the Rye for your birthday.
Don't be sorry. It was a very handy coaster.
Coffee machine gurgles loudly.
Coffee's done.
Dad looks over and then goes to get a cup.
Practically an addict.
There are worse habits. Dad sits down at the table. He slides the cup across to Jacob. You want some?
Dad.
Yeah, it was a dumb question. He takes the cup back.
Gonna get that? looks out. She's leaving. She's leaving.
What am I going to say to her, Jacob? That it should have been her?
She probably feels the same way.
Dad jumps up and opens the door, shouting off stage. Lily! Lily, come back! Come in.
Lily enters, bundled up against the cold, covered in snow, holding a cardboard box.
Dad closes the door after her.
Thanks. Where should I...
On the table's fine.
This is everything? I was just gonna drop it on your porch and then flee. Kind of like the UPS guy, but I didn't want the snow to ruin everything. Mrs. Park asked me if I wanted to take it, but I thought you might want it.
You don't?
I'm not really sure.
Neither am I. No school today?
Snow day. I should probably go.
Wait, Lily, wait. I don't want you to be afraid of me. I like you. You're a nice kid. Jacob liked you too.
Sometimes when I walk home, I wish the snow would just bury me. I'd feel cold and eventually I'd feel nothing at all.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Dad looks at Jacob helplessly.
Who gives him a "don't look at me" shrug?
Dad looks around and tears a paper towel off the roll on the counter, which he gives to Lily.
Thank you. Oh, there's something else. I left it in my car. I'll be right back. She exits.
How am I doing?
Not bad. I want to buy some Kleenex.
She's a sweet girl.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen her be mean to anyone. She's so tranquil and calm. It's part of what I like about her.
I can't believe you didn't tell me.
He thought I was really into high school basketball, and I was fine with that. It was just the girls' team.
And here I thought you were whistling all the time because they kept winning.
Oh no. Our girls' basketball team is spirited, at least. Don't tell her I said that, though.
Jacob,
Dad?
why did you let her drive?
Lily enters, holding a book, and hands it to Dad. It's Catcher in the Rye. He lent it to me. I was going to keep it, but I saw the inscription in the front and realized it was a gift from you. So I thought you should have it back.
So he pawned it off on you?
No, what? No. He carried it everywhere. I practically had to beg him to let me borrow it. And made me promise not to lose it.
Dad looks at Jacob.
Who looks away sheepishly.
It was a good book. I really enjoyed it.
Jacob walks over to Dad and puts his hand on his shoulder.
Dad holds the book in his hands. Thank you.
Jacob walks past Lily and leaves through the front door.
Well, I ought to go.
Lily? You want some coffee?
End
of
of play. Ah! End of play.
Wow.
Wow, Erica.
Thank you, Erica.
So great.
Thank you,
Yes.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you,
Erica.
Brian.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yes. So that play, Snow Day, when I read it, I was like, we have to do this play, Erica.
Yeah.
And so, again, by virtue of Tiny Theater, right? We had to figure out how to do this third character. And wasn't it, when Erica and I were talking about it, she was like, oh my God, it's a disembodied voice for Jacob. How kind of perfect that it's a disembodied voice. So again, really sort of interestingly worked out here for our purposes. So thanks for taking the ride with us, Erica.
Yeah, that was great. That was great.
And Erica's here in the Tiny Theater with us. So
Yes.
if you guys have any questions for Erica, I'm sure she is happy to answer any of your questions. Just beautiful stuff, Erica. So thanks for playing with us.
Yes. Yes.
Yes is right.
So we are at that time, y'all.
We are at that time. These went by fast.
These did
10-minute
go by
plays.
fast.
Boom, boom, boom.
But they're so lovely. They're so tight, well written. Just you're here. Love
Yeah,
it.
great
Love
work, Erica.
it. So
Yeah.
we're at the time.
Go ahead.
We're at this time. Everybody, most of you who join us all the time know that this is when we do our toast. We like to raise a glass to the folks who are out there on the front lines of the pandemic. And everybody grab your tasty beverage, please.
Yes, tasty beverage time.
And this is a first time. This is a new thing.
So we wanted to make sure that we included sweet Molly Coyne because we just love her. And she did not have there wasn't a role for the shows that we chose tonight. But it's coming, Molly. I promise you it's coming. So we said, how can we include Molly? So Molly is giving our toast tonight. Molly, tell us what you got.
I just want to thank all of the teachers that I know in my life, my cousin Johnny, his wife Caitlin, and my Aunt Maria, and all of my friends who are teachers who had to overnight change the way that they educate our, the children of our lives. And I am so proud of them, and I hope that when everybody goes back to school, it's safe and we can all stay healthy, and I'm so proud of all of them.
Woohoo!
Here.
Raising the glass,
Raise a
to,
glass
the teachers.
to the teachers.
Chin
Ching
chin.
ching. Thank you, Molly.
Thank you.
Now, Molly, very quickly, you have to tell us about this new adventure you're taking off on with.
Oh yeah, Molly's a multi-talented girl.
Yeah. So what's this new adventure?
I just launched my own illustration and graphic design business
Woo!
today.
Molly Coyne.
So when I'm not doing the actor hustle, I'm doing the doodle hustle.
The
I
doodle
love
hustle.
Hit me up if you need any doodles.
Yeah,
We're
Molly,
more talented of the two of us.
I love it. So I'm going to share your illustration page on the Tiny Theater page too, Molly.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Right on.
So listen, everybody, that's us for Tiny Theater
Boom.
tonight. Boom, done.
Now, when we see you on Wednesday,
Oh,
Wednesday is going to be a guaranteed Wacky Wednesday.
You
This
got
is going to
it.
be Wacky Wednesday. Like
can
we're
we
very
give a little
excited.
preview?
I don't know. I think
we
this is so
should.
cool.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
We got to tell
We
you
just gotta
tonight
spill
who's
the
coming.
beans.
Y'all, we got permission. We've been having phone calls with the one and the only. Say it.
Tina Howe.
Tina Howe!
Now, if you're in theater circles, Tina Howe
What?
is a fantastic playwright, and believe me, her work. She's been nominated twice for Pulitzer for her work. She's
Tonys.
been Tony Award. She writes incredibly unique plays, and we're so thrilled to be able to do 4 of them. 2 on Wednesday, 2 on
Two on
Friday.
Friday.
And they are like out of this world crazy,
We
fabulously
can't wait to do these plays for y'all.
imaginative, poignant, profound, fabulous. So we're just very excited.
And Tina's so excited.
And she said, go for it. She said, go for it.
Oh,
so we're
it's
very
crazy.
excited.
So we'll see you Wacky Wednesday,
Join us on Wednesday
with
and Friday.
some Tina Howe work.
Gonna
In the
be great.
meantime, y'all stay healthy, stay stay safe, stay home, and watch Tiny Theater.
Woo.
Thank you, Brian
Thank
and
you,
Molly.
Brian. Thank you, Molly.
Thank you.
And thank you so much, Erica, for sharing your beautiful work with us.
Yeah.
We love y'all. Take it easy, cheesies.
Take care.